Now, if you asked me to take out my powerboat blindfolded, I'd think you were mad. But the guy we're going to meet today is called Steve Cunningham. Now, Steve's blind and he's just about to attempt the world blind water speed record. Meet Steve Cunningham. This isn't Steve's first world record attempt. Last year, he took a Dodge Viper and the world blind speed land record with an average speed of 146.56 miles an hour. But hitting 176 miles an hour on the way. Now, Steve, you've already set a record on land. First, can you just tell me a little bit about that? What was the whole idea behind it?
It was for charity, basically. We needed a car, we needed something that was a little bit different. The Dodge Viper provided us with that platform. We raised funds, increased the awareness campaign of what people with disabilities can do, and set a new world record.
Now, for me that races boats, I mean, that is the most unpredictable surface in the world. The sea is unpredictable. So how do you feel about doing this, and what's your training like?
The training programme is far harder this year. It took 12-15 months of practice. It wasn't something that you would just do willy-nilly, jump into a car and away you go, because you've got to learn. Every car handle's different, and you've got to have the ability to convert the verbal instruction that you're given into driving ability. The car obviously is a wheel at each corner and the surface doesn't change. With the boat, the surface, i.e. the sea, changes every second. 1 minute you can be off a 4-5 foot wave, the next minute you can be calm for 15-20 seconds. You've got to have that ability to be able to read what the boat's doing, listen to your instruction, and make sure that the boat is parallel at all times, because sometimes, as you know, Sarah, you come off a wave and you're not level. Well, if you correct the wrong way, you've got a major problem.
What about the speed? Because they're not slow boats, and for people that don't actually know, say you're doing 70 miles an hour on water, it's the equivalent of doing 140 to 200 on land. So, how do you feel about the speed?
You need to recognise that there is a danger there, and you need to have that confidence to be able to control the speed. You've got to be able to be mindful of the fact that what the boat is telling you, and you need to be able to react to what the boat's telling you. For me to set a record that is held by a sighted person, I think it really would put people who can't see on the map, and hopefully would give them confidence to take that into other areas. Well,
Steve, I wish you all the best luck. To actually do that is incredible, because, as I say, it is the most unpredictable surface in the world. So I wish you all the best. Thank you. The boat that Steve will be driving, the revolutionary V24 offshore powerboat nicknamed the Bat Boat, is powered by a V8 Volvo Penta engine and can travel up to speeds of 75 to 80 miles an hour. The boat is usually raced by professional powerboat racer Mike Mantle, and as each of these bat boats costs around a lot of money, Mike will want to get his boat back in one piece. It's obviously a bit different being a teacher, and now you're actually teaching someone that's blind. How difficult is that?
I think the most difficult thing was to just try and visualise what he would be feeling, rather than obviously not seeing, and try and tell him everything that might frighten him or surprise him, but don't tell him everything that we see, because if you gave him a continuous input, as we see when we're sighted and driving, there wouldn't be enough words. So I just have let him learn slowly and informed him when there's going to be a big bang or a big noise or a swerve. He's a natural driver, which is a huge advantage, and after he got familiar with the boat, I then put him into the driving seat, and I didn't just tell him too much. I just said, you just drive left and right and learn the boat, and the first time he hit a few waves, he naturally worked the throttle, and so I didn't have to tell him.
Now, most people will consider blindness a disability, but Steve continues to show us the capabilities of the blind. And if these records were going on pure determination alone, then Steve would have achieved this one a long time ago.